A tremendous growth in population, but no signs of economic growth.
The number of zeros in our population is growing, while the number of zeros in one's account lessens. In fact, the population growth is faster than the growth of our resources.
Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship.
The Philippine economy just could not provide it all. To think that our population has gone over 105 million, while the capacity of the country is only 104,867,864.
Our country is already overcapacitated. What could be worse than this demographic change? Research shows that majority of our population comes from poor families, and it will continue to grow at that rate in the following years.
By 2045, 96 million of our population would be ages 15 and 64.
This is an expansion of our working class, which is actually a good thing. However, if poor people are the ones who dominate our population and the working class, could our economy really be productive? Well, being poor results to lack of proper education, which then leads to limited job options, hence an increase in unemployment. If these people are not employed, then our population would be filled with more mouths to feed than heads training for the growth of our economy. Instead of being an advantage to the economy, our growing numbers is just a burden of unproductivity. In that sense, poverty became a hindrance in taking advantage of our growing population to make our economy grow. This made the efforts of the government be focused on reducing poverty in order to control population growth. The Reproductive Health Law, known as RH Law, has provided means for families to make informed choices on family planning in accordance with their financial capacity. It is basically the primary means to implement birth control, which would then control the birth rate and thus the population growth. There is also the Philippine Population Management Program, which involves movements, one of which is aimed on guiding adolescents on their sexual and reproductive health concerns. This basically invites parents to openly talk to their children over sensitive matters and is another aspect of sex education for adolescents. However, the efforts of the government have not helped lessen the rate of population growth, even up to this day. As an advocate of population control, we have listed solutions on this economic problem. First is by making people aware of family planning and the serious effects of overpopulation by providing seminars. Second is by giving people knowledge about various safe sex techniques to prevent unwanted and unplanned pregnancy. Third is by strengthening sex education to young kids at the elementary levels so that they would be made properly aware even at a young age. Fourth is by including philosophy to the curriculum for the lower years to enable them to have an open mind towards sex education and the use of contraceptives despite having conforming Catholic beliefs and norms. Fifth is to increase employment rate by securing jobs that even lower class, which prevails the population, could have to make themselves productive. Sixth is by making a bill that despite the advancement of technology, Philippine businesses must make use of the availability of workforce to ease and productivity. Seventh is by strictly implementing and essentially using funds on providing basic education to the financially deprived, which could be associated to Tesla.
Overall, making use of the population is one of the primary ways to solve the downside of this demographic change. This is because human production is part of our lives, and we could not stop it, we could not prevent it, all we could do is control it. This has been Jane Mayo. In the span of 4 minutes you spent on watching our video, 9 people has been added in Philippines population. Make use of your knowledge, make better choices, and make use of the remaining time. And that's it for Control Patrol.